Welcome back. Hey, everybody. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Crystal.
Welcome back to Venting with Us.
It's Donna and Crystal.
Yay,
Yeah,
Donna.
what's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Good.
Very
It
good.
was a very eventful week,
Yeah.
so I can't complain, but I am so excited because you have been to the most popular place in the planets.
Yes. Cats.
Oh my God.
Yes, it was very exciting.
So details. Tell me, morning, how did it start? How excited were you?
Yep, I was super excited. We got to Cliff's apartment around say like 11:30, and
Mhm.
then we took the subway subway down to Katz.
Uh-huh.
And I guess we got there around like 12:15, 12:30, around there.
Mhm.
And it was a little bit of a line. I guess there was like 20 people ahead of us.
Mhm.
But let me tell you, it definitely was, worth the wait. Yeah.
Okay. How long did you wait online?
Well, it took us the line went pretty quick. So it took us maybe like 20 minutes
Okay.
to get inside.
That's
And,
not bad at all.
and then once you get inside, there's a long line and they give you the option if you want table service or if you want to do self serve and order yourself. So we opted to do table service, sit down.
Okay.
So then we waited on another line.
Mhm.
So that was another 20 minutes, I'd say. But
Right.
but once we sat down at the table, they took our order. Yeah, it was real quick.
Okay.
And my goodness,
I
even
was
the
getting close to your mic.
oh
I'm
my
sorry.
goodness,
Go ahead. Uh-huh.
that's okay. Even the kids said it. It was definitely worth the wait. It was
Oh,
the
good.
pastrami was just my mouth just waters just by thinking about it. It was like
Oh.
amazing. It's the best pastrami sandwich.
We have video, guys, so we will put the video up. After the video will be at the end, so we'll
Yeah,
definitely. Oh, it was amazing.
yeah, it
So,
was the best pastrami sandwich I ever had.
did you want to take like extra with you?
Yeah, well, we definitely wanted to take extra with us, but unfortunately, we were going to the Broadway play.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yes, that's right.
yeah,
Oh my
so
God, this is such an amazing day. So now, okay, now you've gotten. What was the pastrami that you got? What did you get? Tell us.
well, I got the pastrami sandwich on rye. It's
Okay,
just one sandwich.
that's it. Did nothing special. No cheese. No.
Well, Cliff did put Swiss cheese on it. I mean, if I wouldn't have put no cheese on it, but I mean, he did put Swiss cheese on it. So we split a pastrami sandwich and we split a Reuben.
Okay.
Next time we'll just get two pastrami sandwiches. It was just amazing. Like I said, even the kids joked around and said, "We'll wait on the line for you next time, Mom." Because you know how they were always complaining about how they're not waiting on the line. But
Right.
it was, it was amazing. Like I just want to go back today.
Aww.
Yeah, that's how good it was. So yeah, so that is yeah. So it was an amazing day. Then we went and we did some shopping. There's like some upscale thrift stores that Cliff told us about.
Okay.
And so him and Ash did shopping. I didn't because I was like, I'm not lugging around packages all day long. So I did
Right.
not. And then, yeah, and then we went, there's a Hershey store now in the city. So
Oh my
that was,
God.
yeah, so that was, we walked around there. And then, of course, we had to go to the M&M store.
I was just gonna say, did you go to the M&M store?
Yep.
Because if you're
Mm-hmm.
gonna have Hershey, then you got to get
Yep.
M&Ms.
Yep. So then we went to the M&M store. And then we actually went to dinner at which we were totally stuffed from lunch. So, but
Hmm.
we just wanted to kill time, so we went for drinks and went to Sean's bar.
Okay.
And when we were at Sean's bar, people were talking like, "Oh my goodness, I can't believe we're here," and this and that. And Cliff and Ashley is like, "Mom, what do you have a habit of picking like popular places?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I just looked at reviews. It was close
Right.
to Broadway."
Uh-huh.
So we Googled it, and apparently Sean's bar
Hmm.
is the oldest Irish bar
Oh wow.
in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
So the New York City one, they recreated the one from Ireland. So it
Okay.
looks exactly like the one in Ireland.
Ah,
So I guess that's why people were making a big deal about it. Now we
right.
wouldn't know because we've never been to Ireland.
Right.
So yeah, so we did that, and then we headed over to the play, which we saw Water for Elephants, which I would definitely recommend. And I don't know if anybody ever went to a Broadway debut. Like, have you ever been to the opening night at a Broadway play?
No.
Because I've never been to opening night of a Broadway play. Well, let me tell you, they give you gifts. Yeah, there was little gifts on our seat. So we were all excited.
What did you get?
Yeah, so they gave us this little bracelet.
Oh my God, it's an elephant, guys. And if you guys don't know, of course, since I'm very spiritual, elephant means good luck and money in the future.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so they gave us all these bracelets.
Nice.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, this is super special.
Oh
I was like, I'm going to go to opening night all the time.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So every time I talk to somebody, I'm like, did you ever go to opening night?
Damn.
A lot of people haven't.
I've never been to opening night at all.
Yeah, I didn't know it was like special that they give you gifts and stuff. I'm like, wow. So yeah, so I was pretty excited about that.
Okay.
So that was exciting. And then the play was amazing. They did a great job with it. Basically,
wait, did you tell them what play you went to go see?
Yeah, I said Water for Elephants.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I missed that. I got distracted by the little baby over here next to us.
Oh, all right.
Hi, my love.
So, yeah, so it was a great storyline. You know, if anybody, doesn't know the storyline, basically, it's about a man. What? What is wrong with you? Nothing happens to the poor elephant in the play. Oh my goodness. Nothing happens to the elephant in the play, people. So she said something bad happened to the elephant in the movie, and my son Cliff and daughter Ashley were annoyed because they said I gave spoiler alerts.
Okay, I have to confess, the elephant doesn't die in the movie. I just
What? What is wrong with you? Oh my God, there's something wrong with you.
Ashley's appreciating.
Oh my God.
I did.
Well, that's just rude.
No, it's not.
Here I'm thinking something's going to happen to the poor
That was
elephant.
the whole point, so you can be anticipated for the whole thing.
Yes, the elephant was abused.
It was abused. Oh, that's
Yeah.
not funny.
No,
That's animal abuse.
yes. So that's not funny.
No. But I told you it was you gotta watch the movie. It was really, really good.
Yeah, no, they did a great job. I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would highly recommend it.
Now, would it convince you to watch the movie now? After watching the play, because with me, this is just me. Like if I watch a documentary, I want to watch the movie just to kind of compare it and compare the difference and what. Did you feel like that after you saw the show?
Well, I didn't want to watch the movie because you said you see them being mean and they kill the elephant. So no, I was not thinking that. I was thinking like, oh, good, they didn't kill the elephant. They did beat the elephant, which isn't nice, but. So yeah, but it definitely, and Grant Gustin did an amazing job. Yep. So, and that's the most exciting about the whole day and night was the play was amazing. And then I don't know if everybody knows, after the fact, you could go wait outside and you could go to the stage door.
I did know.
Yeah. So, and then sometimes the actors come out and actresses come out. Sometimes they don't. So that's what we did. We waited by the stage door. There's so many people there. So many people do this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy. And then Ashley overheard that it might be about an hour since it was opening night and they had to do press releases and stuff. So she said, she's like, Mom, I don't want to have you and Cliff wait, an hour. We should just leave. And I was like, no, you want to meet him. You want to see him.
Hey.
Don't worry about us. I said, you wait online and me and Cliff are going to go across the street because the cops and the security guard at the play were just being, not nice. They were very aggressive.
Really?
Yeah, they were like, get in line and blah, 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 all this. So I didn't want to deal with it.
Was everybody like scattered, which is why they had to be a little bit more.
People were just excited.
Oh,
That's all. But there was like a barricade, and they had to put up the barricade and stuff like that. So so me and Cliff went across the street, and then like I'd say like 15, 20 minutes later, the actors started coming out.
Okay.
Yeah. So then they started signing playbooks and stuff, and then Grant did come out, and everybody was screaming and carrying on.
Okay.
So, and then Ashley was like all the way in the back. So she was aggressive. She moved like to the front. Yeah. And then she did. She met him. Yeah.
Photos too.
Yeah. She met him. He signed her playbill, and then she took a photo with him. And it was very emotional because after she took the photo, she walked away. Now I'm across the street, and she was hysterics. She was so hysterical crying that I started crying just seeing her like that. It was just such an amazing experience to see somebody you love so much be so happy, and you could see from the picture, you know, so happy she was, and she was actually pretty cute because she said to me, she's like, "Mom, this is like you meeting John for the first time." And I started laughing, and I was like, "Yeah, Ash, think how fortunate you are. You're 20 years old, and you met Grant Gustin." I said, I'm old and I still haven't met John. So, yeah, and I'm spending thousands of dollars to do a meet and greet to meet him. So, yeah, so John, you need to be in a Broadway play so I could come meet you. Yeah. And talking about John, happy birthday. It's John's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Yeah. Oh my God. He has so many other songs. Oh my God. You just need to stop. You just need to stop. That's it.
I don't stop. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second.
Oh my God.
We're getting guppy here now.
Crazy. But yeah, it was an amazing, and she was just, and Cliff was so funny because he's like, it was so good for me because here we are. We used to watch The Flash as children, and she loved him so much. She's like, and it went full circle because here we are, and you know, we got to meet him, and I saw him meet her, and he actually was cute. He actually spoke to Grant. He said, "We loved you since The Flash, Grant." Oh my God. And then Ashley said, "I loved you before The Flash. I loved you in Glee." And I was like, "Oh my God."
And he must have been hysterically laughing.
He was like so mellow and humble. It was amazing. Yeah. 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 So it was, yeah, it was an amazing, you know, it definitely was an amazing experience. I was just like, wow, what a special moment that was, just to see her meet him and just to see her reaction was just, you know, priceless. It was just, and she was just on cloud nine. She was just on cloud nine on the way home, and then the next day, and yeah, she was actually pretty funny. She's like, "Has Frankie ever felt this way when he met people?" You know, and it was funny. And I was like, "Yes, you know, Frankie's met
his wedding."
Oh boy!
How many times did I have to hear, "He's my favorite. He's my favorite."
Oh my goodness! Yeah. So yeah, so it was pretty funny. She was actually on cloud nine and just super excited. So yeah, so it was good. It was a great overall great day. So it was very good. But have you ever met anybody famous that you felt that way?
No, which is funny because me and Bert were talking about this last night, and I don't get starstruck like that. For me, it's weird. I don't know. I feel like it's just like a regular person, and it's just, you know, my comfort. I think the only person, if I was ever to meet someone that I truly loved, would be like Lucille Ball. I would definitely, you know, unfortunately, I can't do that now, you know, until I get up there and I get my wings. But I think she would probably be the more, you know, celebrity that I would be so shocked. But other than that, no.
Right. Okay.
No, gotcha. It's weird. It's like a normal feeling for me if I'm on set or anything and I'm working with certain, and it's just like, okay, whatever. It's blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't faze me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I get that. I mean, it has to be somebody like, yes, John Bon Jovi. I would probably be speechless. But
right.
I mean, you know, I've come across a lot of stars on the Monster of Rock cruise and stuff like that.
Which we're missing.
You know, and it wasn't
Oh.
and yeah, but you know, I don't get starstruck like that. It has to be somebody super
Right.
important and special in, you know, my life.
Right. Other than that, they're regular people, you know, doing just regular jobs day to day. So
Absolutely. But it was amazing. She was just.
It's so special when you do have those interactions with them. You know, it's just like, oh my God, you know, what were you thinking? Or like, you kind of just try and savor, or whatever it is, savor the moment. And you're just like, okay, you know, I'm so excited that she had that feeling, and it was such a special moment. And now she has a playbill, she has that photo. It's going to be, you know, just memorable for the rest of her life. So, and there's going to be many more, Ash.
Yeah, amazing.
But now we know. Go on opening night. You get gifts.
Yeah, you get. Well, I think you get gifts. I mean, we got gifts at this one, so I'm just assuming. But you know what they say about assuming, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've been told that many times.
Yeah, so if anybody else out there ever been to opening night, let us know what kind of gifts you got.
Yes.
Any goodies.
Yeah, we can put that up and get some feedback and see, you know, everybody else's, especially now that we are in a different platform. So now we can have all our people really comment at us and send us all this stuff. So you don't get no gifts. You just get a comment back.
Yeah, no gifts.
No gifts.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. We as poor.
Yeah. Maybe once we make it big, then we'll give gifts out.
Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. But what a special day, though.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely an amazing day. And I thought to myself, how fortunate am I, my 2 grown children that I got to spend, you know, the whole day with, you know, and it was just such an amazing day, you know, and they were happy because they were able to experience, you know, Katz with me because they've heard me talking about it forever now, you know, and that was special. And then just the whole play, it was Cliff's first play.
Oh my God, that's even more special.
Yeah, well, let me reiterate, whatever it is.
I'm not the only one.
Me and my ex-husband took them to see, like the Rockettes, The Christmas Story, when they were little.
Oh, okay. That's not the same.
And they hated it.
Oh.
They hated it. So we said, because we loved Broadway. So we said, well, we're never doing this again.
Okay.
And we never took them to another show again. Because they were just miserable and they ruined our experience. We were like, oh my goodness, this is horrible.
But with Broadway, it's more like a pick or choose. You don't know how it's going to go. So what you may like, somebody else may not like, you know.
True.
So
yeah, so it was his first Broadway and he absolutely loved it.
Yay!
He absolutely loved it. So me and Ash were kind of excited about that too, because we were like, yay, you know, Cliff could come see plays with us now.
I'm excited. Cliffy, you're coming with me to see Wicked. We're doing it together. We'll have a great old day on it.
Oh my goodness. He absolutely wants to see Wicked as well.
Yes. Oh, we're going to have fun.
Yes.
We are putting this on the plan. Yep.
Oh my goodness.
So
but yeah, it was definitely it's definitely a special day. Something that we'll definitely look back on and you know, be definitely something talking about on holidays and things like that. Yeah. One of those memories, you know.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Amazing. So yeah, so that's all my excitement.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I don't have that much excitement. I didn't really.
Oh my God.
I was entangled in documentaries and bullshit this week. And now I'm living life on the fear. So, you know, my whole registration thing, right? So I still haven't gotten the renewal yet.
Yeah, but you have the temporary one.
Yeah, but I haven't printed it out, so I'm living my life in fear as I drive.
Yeah, but you have it on your phone. I printed mine out and I have it in my wallet.
Yeah, but it has to be in your window.
The temporary one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in your window.
No, I don't have it in my window.
But yours is not expired yet.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now it's expired.
Yes, now it's expired.
Oh, okay. Which
Yeah.
I don't even understand why I'm living in fear because my registration expired in this November of last year, and I've been driving fine since then, and now I'm suddenly like
No, I know.
living in fear.
You were very fortunate.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't get any emails or anything. My brother said he got a letter.
He did? I didn't get nothing.
That's what he said. I did not receive anything either. So I don't know what's going on with the DMV.
DMV tried to set me up, but thank God. Thank
Yeah,
God
thank
somebody was
goodness.
watching over me.
You got a nice police officer.
I did, I think.
Because he definitely could have gave you a ticket.
Yes. But I think my makeup was so good that day.
Oh my goodness.
Don't take me.
Oh my. Well, you wouldn't get arrested, silly.
Anything is possible in my life.
Oh my God. I can't deal with you.
What I do have to say though, I did watch this documentary about Jenny Rivera. I don't know if I told you about this. This is just getting crazy about this sex trafficking stuff. Now they killed her because of the sex trafficking and she owed money to the mafia. What's happening?
I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
It's just crazy.
I don't know the storyline.
And then I watched Bombshells. Now, if you haven't seen this, I would say watch it. It's about news anchor Kelly Megan. I'm sure you've heard of her.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't watch the news, I'm sure you've heard of her. This movie was disgusting. How one of the girls was like, they all slept their way to the top. Mm-hmm. But the guy was telling one of the girls because she wanted to be big. Mm-hmm. He was like, "Yeah, claim your place," as he was fucking her, and it's just disgusting. It's just like it's not even worth it.
Right.
It's not even worth it.
No, it's crazy, but these women did this though too, so yes. They're to blame as well.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, they wanted fame. That. They wanted fame that badly that they did these things.
Exactly.
You know, so
yeah.
It's not right. I'm not saying it's right, but
no, not at all. You know, and it kind of takes your dignity away from you a little bit, you know, and it's sad because that's what happened to one of the girls. She was crying in a scene and she was like, he couldn't even get it up. And it's like, oh, I can't believe I did it. I did that to myself, you know.
Right. Yeah, so, it's very degrading.
You know. Mm-hmm. And I also had the pleasure in watching the Jennifer Lopez. I did not watch the This Is Me.
Oh, you didn't watch This Is Me?
No, but they do have a documentary about her making the film.
Oh, okay.
And I was discussing this last night, and I have to say, I fall victim, or I don't even know what it is specifically, I fall in fault to the criticisms that I said, and I have to take that back because I did what a lot of people do, and they judged Jennifer Lopez on her talent, and and I'm here making fun of her. But it was such a great reality to see that nobody supported her in this film that she paid for, but nobody supported her. And it was great to see Jane Fonda, who is this huge, respected, actress in Hollywood, tell her, we don't need this. We have you and Ben in the on the magazines kissing and showing your love and affection, and she was just like, no, it's not about me and Ben. It's about love and believing in it, and that anything is possible and things come back. And I really, really admired that, because when your heart and soul is into a certain project and you have nobody believing in you, it's like you feel frustrated and you feel like you're in a box,
Right.
and it was so just beautiful to see how Ben was like, you know what, you're just inexperienced in this. It's gonna be okay. It's not all finished and blah blah blah. She's like, you see how down to earth she really is, and I love that because at that moment it was like she's like, I just don't want it to fucking suck, and it was like, oh, we don't see that side of Jennifer Lopez. This is
Right.
a good side of her. She's so vulnerable, and you hear all the people keep saying like, no, I don't want to be a part of it. It's too much of a risk. It's too much of a risk, and all she wanted was she felt it in her heart to get this project out there because that's what she felt. And I love that about her.
Well, why did she want? Because isn't it about Bennifer? Isn't it about her and Ben's love and how they reconnected and all that? I mean, like, what is she trying to prove? Like, what doesn't matter if we hear this story?
Well, that's why a lot of people were not supporting her on this. And she was like, it's about, that love does exist out there, and it's about, things that have happened, but it's not so much about her story about her and Ben. It's about, finding love in the end for yourself. And that's the takeaway of the movie. Though, do I need it to be a musical? No, Jennifer Lopez, no. But this is what your heart and soul wanted to do. So that part of it I do respect. And I admire that because there's been, and I know that because there's been so many doors that have been closed. And when you feel like you have nobody believing in you and you just only have that one person, it's like, okay, that's finally I can breathe a little bit, and I've had that happen with you, and I've had that happen with certain people in my life where no one's ever believed in me, but you've been there for me and you've always supported me, and it's like,
right. Are you gonna write a movie about us?
I should. We would be like Charlie's Angels.
Oh my goodness.
But it's a good feeling though.
I think it's more about Lucy and Ethel.
We are.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't plan on seeing it. I like Jennifer Lopez though, but
I would say don't watch the movie.
Yeah,
you may not get like an hour and whatever minutes back of your life, but I would say watch the documentary because it's really good.
Yeah,
it just gives you a different side of her that we don't ever see. So the fact that she even let us into that little bit of that window, I actually respect her drive even more.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No, I like her. I like him.
Yeah.
But I kind of feel like what's lost in Hollywood is, yes, you love each other, but sometimes you're gonna fall out of love and fall. Like marriage is work.
Yes.
And I feel like a lot of the Hollywood elites don't want to do the work.
No, they don't want to do the work, and that's why.
So let's see where Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are in 10 years from now. That's all I got to say. Because if it's true love, then they'll stick it out and work it out and stuff like that.
I think after I watched this, though, and seeing how real their relationship is and what he did for her, I definitely think that this is going to last. I see it. Just this is the private things that they shared. And he was like, wait a minute, I don't want people knowing that. And he was like, but I can't take that away from her because this is her life and this is what she loves.
Right.
But he gave her a present, and I'm just going to be a little bit of a spoiler, of a box of every single letter, every single photo, and all little details from day one of their relationship. And she didn't know about it. And he gave it to her one day.
Right.
And she opened it, and it was just, and that's how she actually started with her album. It was off of that box.
Okay.
So you get to see a little that romantic side. You get to see how he thinks and what, his view on everything. And they do explain the breakup.
Right.
So whether or not if it's full truth, of course, we're never really going to know, but.
Right. Well, I think it just wasn't the right time.
That's what she said. It wasn't the right time.
Right.
So.
Right.
Yeah. So. But I thought it was really good. I thought it was really, really, really good.
Right. So, okay.
What I will not be watching, which I actually, before I leave from here, is I need to I need to sneak into your little Apple TV over there. I will not be watching the Wendy Williams thing.
Right. Okay.
So
You liked Wendy Williams, though.
I love Wendy Williams, and I've been seeing clips of the bio on her, and this 4 parts bleh, series that they did on her, and it's very disturbing. It just it's triggering bad memories of my grandmother when she had dementia.
Right. Okay.
What I like about what they're doing, what they did, is I don't really feel like that they were exploding. No, exploiting.
Exploring.
Why can't we talk today?
I don't know.
It's the weather. I think what they're doing is just showing, okay, look at the conservatorship, what they're doing. Look at this whole Britney Spears thing. But look at how dementia really affects the family.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know this, and a lot of people get blamed for, for certain things, and it's dementia, and you see her lashing out,
Right.
and it's sad. It's really sad. So I don't.
Yeah, but
it's her
It's her ex-husband involved in it and stuff. Though?
No,
wasn't he like a jerk?
He was a huge jerk, and he married somebody else and got her pregnant, and they only lived a block away. It was like crazy.
Right. Yeah.
So I still love that story, how she glued the mailbox so they couldn't even open their mail.
It's sad.
Love that story.
It's 59 years old for this to happen. It's crazy.
Well, that's why I keep, saying, everyone is like, oh, she had a breakdown. But when you find out that your husband cheated, they're having a baby, he bought her a house with your own money.
Right.
You're taking half of what her worth is.
Well, she didn't have a prenup.
She didn't. I don't know if she did have a prenup or not. I want to say that she didn't have a prenup.
Right. Okay.
But I'm not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get my little facts there.
Right. Okay.
But her son is taking care of her now. So, but and then you have lymphedema, you have dementia. Her mother passed away within the same time frame.
Right. Okay.
So we really got to think as a society, like how much more did you expect her not to break?
Right.
Any normal person, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Any normal person would have had
a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's sad though, because even with Bruce Willis, at least, not that it's different because he has the same disease, but at least he was older in his 70s.
Yes.
So.
Well, they're saying that they're the same, but that hers is worse than what Bruce Willis has.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, which is, it's just crazy. It's just so sad.
It's very sad. Yeah.
I think that's the worst fear for me is not remembering.
Right.
If I can't remember, it's like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, there's a test you can take to see if you have the gene.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to let you figure that life out of it. If you see me being very coherent, then.
Jeez, thanks. I think I'm going to make you take the test. I'm prepared. Oh, my goodness.
And then when you live through it and like I said, when you have somebody close to you and if you've experienced that, it's very detrimental, it's not a fun experience,
Oh no, I know. My aunt Gracie had dementia.
Oh, yeah. So then
Yeah, I know. I've experienced it. Yep. Yeah. I was very close to her.
Oh, we're almost done. I just realized it. I was like, oh shit.
Oh my goodness.
I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Donna.
No, that's okay. I'm just saying how I took care of her when she had dementia.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, my mom's sister. So.
Now, was hers like really bad or was it kind of mild?
Well, it was kind of mild. She was getting worse. Like we were thinking about her because she has 2 sons, so we were actually thinking about putting her like in maybe some sort of nursing home because she still lived on her own and stuff.
Right.
But unfortunately, before we could do any of that, she passed on. So yeah. So that is that.
Sometimes it's better And that's not being mean, that that they pass quickly. I always say that with my grandmother, because you were there.
Mm-hmm.
It was a blessing for me, and I always feel like God, she went in the time that she was, because I think God always felt like that might have been too heavy for me. Because remember, we were trying to figure out how I was going to do this.
Right. No, of course. Of
So,
course.
you know,
No,
but
absolutely. I feel everybody should just go quick in their sleep.
yeah,
Like that's what I hope, God forbid, when the time comes with my mom, you know. So, yes, absolutely. Oh my God. All right, on that note,
on that note, and I want to be buried with a
Oh my God.
John.
All right.
All right, that's enough.
All right.
I got fired. Fine,
Mm-hmm.
Donna.
Especially try to sing my Bon Jovi. My goodness, that's a tough act to do. Jeez.
Hey, hey.
What? Sorry.
My goodness, Donna.
I don't know what to tell you. Sorry. You're an actress, not a singer. It's different.
Shade. Okay, on that note, now we're going to get out of here.
Yeah. All right, everybody.
Have a good one.
Have a great week. See you next week.
Next week, the music band, another sexual assault. So we'll be talking about that and
All right, great.
a couple other juicy things,
Yeah,
I guess.
sounds good.
All right, guys.
All right.
Have a good one.
Have a good one.